Hello my friends, a big welcome back to A Drill and a Dream. My name is Abby if you don't know me already. And today I wanted to pop in with a super quick video because I have a little mini project this evening that I wanted to do, and that is working on this shed and the overgrown disaster in front of it. I'm trying to deal with all of these little areas of the house in bite-sized pieces, trying to just spruce things up and make them look better around here because things are just genuinely looking so gorgeous around the house. I love it so much. All the little gardens and things that we've done to spruce things up, and even the lawn growing in, it just really is coming together. And I wanted to tell you I have an update on the siding. I actually just talked to the Amish guy who's going to be doing this afternoon, and we have a plan. So this weekend he's supposed to be coming and doing the full look over estimate and stuff, and then we're going to make plans about, you know, buying the lumber and all that stuff. So I'm very pumped. He's a really hard guy to get a hold of because of course you can't call him and you just go to his house and hope he's home, and spoiler alert, he's never home. So very busy man. I was excited to actually get a hold of him and make a plan to come and do all the measurements and stuff. So I will keep you updated on that. Hopefully we'll have some more information coming on that soon. But for tonight, I want to weed eat this area, and this bush, I'm hoping to prune it. It is like a weigela or something like that. And it actually makes really pretty flowers, but it's super not in great shape. So I'm hoping to prune this down a little bit. And then I have a hydrangea bush that my mom brought me, and she actually had cut that off of her hydrangea bush, and roots came out of it. And now I'm going to be planting it here because it has been at my house for a while now and it really needs to be planted. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I don't think that I have weed eated this at all this year. I'm just making sure there's nothing like creepy in here. There are some stinging nettles, which I'm going to try not to touch. Hopefully there's no poison ivy. I honestly, I know leaves the three-leaf and bee, but there are a lot of things in nature that seem to have 3 leaves. So honestly, I don't think I can really tell what poison ivy looks like. So I just try to stay away from everything as best as I can. Wow, what a genuinely horrifying mess that was. I was literally trying to stay so far away because there were like all these prickers and stinging nettles and who knows what other terrifying things were in there. Yikes. And a lot of them were really like thick too, so it's like stuff flying everywhere, and ugh, what a mess. There were also some irises. I just cut them right down. Like, I don't know, they should come back I think next year. So next year, like I said in a previous video, I plan on making this into a garden, taking all of the yuckiness out, and then I'm gonna have that weigela or whatever it is bush and the hydrangea that I'm gonna plant, then put a bunch of irises in there and have something climbing up the shed. But I don't want to do that this year. This year I do want to paint the shed, which is another reason why, you know, I want it to be clear so I can walk and paint. But I don't want there to be a garden because then you're going to be standing all in it and whatnot. So general maintenance is good, I think. I don't know what this wood stuff is. Terrified of snakes, as always. Ugh. Don't know what that used to be. But anyway, that's good enough for me. See if I can cut this down a little bit. So this all looks, oh, what is that? Nothing. A pipe. All of the pipes and stuff in the ground. It's just, boy, it's a lot of stuff. So this all appears to be a part of it. I think all of this is pretty much part of it, and I don't really know how to prune it. Didn't look it up, so, you know, don't try this at home, but just gonna, I actually did look up at one point, like, when is the best time to prune it, and I think now is the good time to prune it, but I didn't look up how to do it or whatever. So I'm just gonna cut the ends off of everything, kind of shape it in a way that seems a little bit better for me. And yeah, I'm gonna cut it kind of down a bit because I think it can use it. It has not had any love for a long, long time. Okay, well, I wouldn't go so far as to say it looks like a pretty garden bush, but it's definitely an improvement, and hopefully next year it'll grow bushier and fuller because of the pruning. And hopefully next year, when we do the whole garden kind of makeover, we can really work on trying to get, you know, the weeds out and let it be the bush that it dreams of being. Yay. Okay, so this is the hydrangea bush that my mom got from a shoot from her bush, which I think is doing pretty impressively. Like, you can actually see the blooms starting to come on it. So that's great. I'm gonna plant it here-ish, and then we'll see how it goes. Then probably after it's done blooming, I'll prune it down also so it's not so leggy and try to make it, you know, more of a bushy bush for next year. Guys, I think that the best thing that I did this year so far was clean out my shed. It is so amazing to have it like organized and cleaned. It makes such a difference in finding stuff and just not being, it was such a mess. Check out that video. If you didn't already, you'll see what I mean. I wonder if I should put a scoop of poop in here. There we go. Got some yummy stuff. Well, the dirt didn't come with it. Alrighty. Well, we've got ourselves a hydrangea. Alrighty, well, that's my little project for the evening. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps to make, you know, the beautiful landscaped property that I hope to have eventually. And I think it looks really great. I'm excited to see how these plants grow over the next year or whatever after being pruned. Hopefully it will help them grow and flourish, and I'm excited to see that plant and see how it goes like after a few years, because the flowers were so pretty on that. So I'm excited to see. Hopefully it'll make a lot of flowers. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tune in next time. I'll try to give an update if I can about the house siding. I'm so excited to start that process. Hopefully soon we can even start to get the lumber and really start preparing for that. He said maybe it might not be until August when we actually do it. So it's probably still a little ways off, but we can start the process and do whatever we can do in advance. It is such a beautiful evening. Cooled down a little bit this week because it was really hot before, so that's kind of nice to feel cooler. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time on A Drill and a Dream. Tap the subscribe button if you haven't already. You don't want to miss out on the fun things happening this summer. We're making a lot of progress. Let's take a look, because I still can't get over how beautiful everything is. I mean, you just saw that garden being made, this garden, but I feel like it maybe has been a little bit since you've seen just the big overall picture, and especially with all of the excavation work that has been done here and the new grass is growing. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful house. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Like having that shed gone just opens it up, and yeah, it looks so beautiful. The grass in the back is starting to come up, but the grass over here is coming up a lot more. It really, I know my videos can be deceiving with timelines, but it hasn't been very long since I planted the grass back there, so I'm not concerned, but you can see that's really coming in. It just looks so beautiful, and how much even more beautiful it will look with the new siding. Mind-blowing. So happy. So I will see you guys later. Have yourself a wonderful day.